We went to the beach and picked up litter. Michaela and I had a really great time and spent a lot of time picking up all the litter. We found a lot of things in the ocean and on the beach where there was a lot of litter like plastic and other things. Did you know that most of the world is made out of water? Michaela and I had a lot of fun, and afterwards we got ice cream at a shop.
What I did for my learn to lead was I made macaroni and cheese white sauce. Then you actually need cornstarch to make it thick. And that was actually quite hard to do because the milk boiled really fast. And it was also very fun to make. But before I did all of that, I actually made the macaroni and cheese, the macaroni. And pouring it on was also onto the macaroni was also very hard. And then I put some garlic on. But when I was finished, it was delicious. And also when I was adding the eggs with the milk, you have to add it at the same time so that it had the exact same consistency, or else it would be not balanced. So yeah, and then when I put it into the oven, it kind of hurt my face for some reason, but it was actually much easier to put it in than to take it out. But I still did it, and it was very delicious, very, very delicious. My mom and I enjoyed it very much.
For my Learn to Lead, I did a blanket drive with Alia, Thea, and Gemma S. It was a lot of hard work, determination, and effort, but in the end, it all worked out. It was a long process, but it was all worth it knowing that everybody helped at night. What happened was a lot of people lost their homes due to floods and fires, so we decided to do an organizational skill and do a blanket drive to help out the others.
Recently, in April, I went to my eldest cousin's wedding in Durban, and for my Learn to Lead, I made the welcome board. First, I spray painted 3 bowls gold, and then next I took an art easel, and with the help of my aunt, we printed and decorated a board that says welcome. And around it, I decorated it with fresh marigolds, and in between I added roses. Then I displayed it in the entrance of the venue. And as people walked in, they took photos with it.
For my Learn to Lead, what I did was I planted my own vegetable garden, as I like to call it, my veggie garden. I am growing lettuce, broccoli, chives, carrots, sweet peas. So carrots have not been doing so well, but they take a lot of time to grow. What I've also learned from my experience of growing the vegetable garden is that if you put too much water on the plant, then you'll get tiny little muggies hovering above the plant leaves. And if your plant starts growing yellow leaves, then you should probably give it something called fertilizer.
Rachel, Michaela, Olivia, and I baked cookies for an elderly home. We took a lot of time baking them, but it was really fun. We put them in bags when we were finished and took a few breaks. We might have had a few samples, but they were really good. We had a really great time serving them to the elderlies. We went and took a photo at a garden, and we had a long chat with some of the people. Thank you.
For my Learn to Lead, I did drumming. I went to a cool place called School Rock. My teacher name is Paul. He's very funny and he's a nice guy. I did drumming because I found it fun and interesting to play. And I actually thought I could play in a band someday. So you're probably thinking, it's fun, is fun, and being in a band with drums and other instruments. But most fun is on the drums. What did you guys play? I learned to play a few songs. One of them is called "Eye of the Tiger."
So I did a puppet show for LEARN2LEAD and was performed for the Kingdom Kids. I made a script which I thought would be really fun. It took a lot of effort though. And this puppet show was about the Easter Bunny, which the Kingdom Kids were also learning about. I was making the puppets by hand and sewing, and it didn't help that the first batch didn't fit any of the people's hands, but so I redid them, and next time I fit them, and also I got a bunch of pricks with our fingers, and it didn't really help. So I liked the performing, and I liked how it turned out. So yeah.
First of all, I started with watermelons. I planted watermelons in my garden. They are sprouting now, and I can't wait to see how they're going to grow. Secondly, I went to Total Ninja and crushed the wall. It took a lot of hard work, but in the end I got it. Third was my organizational skill. I went to Pretoria and I did an Easter egg hunt for little kids. Me and my sister, we made little baskets with little treats inside, and we gave them to them for Easter. And last and final one was an Earth Day activity. I chose to make a recyclable egg carton daffodil, and I painted it and I used it for service hours. Thank you.